Good morning. Happy 2024. I know it's February when you guys are watching this already, but I took some time off in January just with Christmas and all of the masses and stuff. It was exhausting and my brain was a little bit fried. I did try to do some vlogging. I did record a bunch of stuff in between Christmas and New Year's, and when I said, I posted on the community tab that I was gonna take some time off in January, I recorded a bunch of stuff and I just never got around to editing and uploading because, again, I was just so tired. So this is the first vlog for 2024. I'm at my mom's, if you can tell. My mom's in the Philippines right now and she'll be back in a little over a week, I think. And so my sister and I are just here. She's back to work, so I just want to make sure my aunt has someone with her. I am making her coffee this morning. So she can't really have caffeine, so we're doing decaf, a little bit of decaf, doing some sugar, and we add a little dark cocoa powder. So I just have like half a cup of water. I'm gonna make her coffee right now. My sister's getting her up, and then she's gonna go to work. Yeah, I just wanted to say hello. Missed you guys. Okay, I'm gonna add some coffee mate. She likes coffee mate. Add coffee mate to this, and we'll get her coffee. She ready? Breakfast is served. We have scrambled eggs with ketchup, some Hillshire Farm sausage. Have a slice of multigrain toast with butter and jam. Tata, time for breakfast. Okay. Thought I would sit and chat with you about 2024 updates since we didn't really get around to seeing you for New Year's goals and all of that. I've got our little monitor here so I could see what my aunt's doing. I may have mentioned that, you know, she is like a fall risk. She's got really bad arthritis, and she uses a walker to get to and from the bathroom, which is super close, but you know, we just want to make sure she doesn't fall. Anyway, got the dogs here with me. We have this area sort of corralled off in case nurses come to visit and stuff like that. Hopino, you want to come up here? I wanted to talk about our goals, right? We got goals. We got goals for 2024, don't we? My main one, which along with probably 3/4 of the world, health goals, you know, health, fitness, nutrition, that kind of stuff. I'm almost half a century old, if you want to put it in those terms. I'll be 48 this year, so I just want to make sure I'm the healthiest I can be. Not necessarily losing weight, which would be fantastic. If I could lose some of this weight, I would be so happy, but you know, just knowing that I'm trying to do what I can to stay healthy for as long as possible, so that I don't have to rely on people, so I don't have to, you know, pay for nurses and be on medication for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? I think I may have mentioned in an earlier vlog, the only thing, the only thing that I do take is my thyroid medication. Just fine, because my thyroid function is like almost non-existent because I had that radioactive iodine treatment for my hyperthyroidism. But yeah, I just want to stay healthy. You know, I see my mom and she'll be 78. Am I doing the math right? I think she'll be 78 this year. She's doing really well, you know. She is diabetic, but I see how disciplined she is with her diet. And she really is so conscious of what she's eating, and I'm like, wow, that is really disciplined, because she really won't have little desserts, maybe like a little bit on special occasions, but like on a normal evening she really won't indulge. She really watches her portions because she knows what it does to her blood sugar. She's not on insulin or anything like that. She's type 2, but she really watches her diet. She listens to podcasts. She watches YouTube videos. She's actually really into learning about health and listening to what kind of research is out there. And I feel like I'm the same way. My whole thing is the follow through. You know, can I do those things that I listen to? Can I maintain those things that I start? And it's hard, you know, because it is discipline. It's discipline more than motivation, I think. Building habits and stuff like that. It's really more about discipline to do it every day and be consistent rather than being motivated, because motivation can come and go. You know, we're not always going to be motivated to do something. As long as you're doing it, and it can become a habit. So I have been watching this channel called Mind Pump. And I started watching them like a year ago because I was super into working out at the time, going to the gym. Now for me, going regularly was 3 days a week, and that was good for someone who has never really worked out in a gym and felt comfortable, you know, lifting dumbbells and doing machines and stuff like that. So I was super proud of myself for 4 months. 4.5 months, I was really consistent. I went, I enjoyed it. I felt really strong. You know, my numbers were going up, and, you know, even though I, you know, was starting at 0, basically, I was doing really well for myself. And then we went on vacation and everything went by the wayside because I never made it back to the gym consistently. Every so often now I will listen to them again, or they'll remind me. But anyway, they have these fitness programs downloadable online. They have a bunch of different ones depending on what your goals are. So I purchased Anabolic, their Anabolic program, which was 50% off for, you know, the New Year's sale. I'm watching what I'm eating. I'm starting to track my food again just to get a sense of what I'm eating. I want to keep my protein back up. I want to get it back up to where I was, you know, like anywhere between 120 to 130 grams of protein a day. I've never tracked fiber, but I really want to do that, and I want to get in a minimum of like 25 to 30 grams of fiber, because I hear that's really good with helping you regulate your entire system, you know, as you approach menopause. So fiber is really important for that, is what I'm hearing and I'm reading and I'm watching. So I want to make that a goal. The workouts at the moment are just like 2 days a week, because their program starts with like a pre-phase program for those that like have been away for a really long time, or like beginners. So I'm starting with pre-phase, 2 days of full body, and then like on the other days you do kind of like these little mini trigger sessions just to keep your body moving, but you're not really like going 110%, you know what I mean? You're not like full out working out for an hour. It's like maybe 10 minutes max. So we're starting with pre-phase, keeping up with that, the diet, drinking water. So I bought this from Walmart. It was $16.98. I thought this was a 40-ounce tumbler. It's actually only 32. So my goal, at least to start, is to drink at least two of these a day. I've been adding collagen to it just for some added sources of protein. I've been supplementing with like protein powders for shakes or in my oatmeal or a smoothie. So yeah, protein, fiber, water, and then keeping within a certain amount of calories. I weighed in on Sunday, which was 2 days ago, to a whopping 172.6. So at my frame of 5 feet, that's a lot of weight for my height. And knowing that it only gets harder as you get older, I'm like, oh, how did I let this happen again? My heaviest ever was 180, and that was postpartum. You know, even though I breastfed, I never really lost the weight. Yeah, it was really hard for me to lose the weight. And not to make excuses, but because I am hypothyroid now, you know, I'm sure that has to do with it. And now, you know, with the hormones and stuff and, you know, approaching menopause, I'm sure that has something to do with that as well. But 172.6, not a happy camper. My clothes are so uncomfortable. You know how it is. I guess today's just going to be a big ramble about, you know, weight. Yeah, you know, your clothes fit tighter. You know, I see myself in pictures and videos. You know, I feel cute. Not today, not like this, but you know, when I dress up for church, or we're going out with friends or something like that for dinner, or you know, whatever, I feel really cute. And then we'll take a picture, and then I'll look at the picture and I'm like, Oh gosh. I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder and we're most critical of ourselves. And I know that's just superficial kind of beauty standard kind of thing. But, you know, I know where I've been, I know where I could be, and I know where I'm at. So, you know, it's disappointing. It's disappointing to see yourself kind of backpedal and get to a place where, like you said, you would never be again. But I have no one to blame but myself and hormones. But, you know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could be doing to sort of circumvent or at least lessen the effects of aging. So I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Today is just gonna be more of just hanging out with my aunt, making sure she has what she needs, making sure she gets up to go to the bathroom. I already gave her her medications for the day. The social worker might come by, pop by. He does that occasionally, I guess. So those are my goals for 2024. What are your goals? Please come chat with me. Come chat with me down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys are doing. What's important in your lives right now? Like, where are you kind of like, what are you focusing on this year? Let's chat about it. You know, it's nice to know that we're not alone, right? Anyway, okay, I'll see you guys in the next clip, probably tomorrow. But anyway, say bye, Bino. Bye, everybody. Okay, we'll see ya. Brr, brr. It is cold. It is raining. It's raining. Ugh, for LA, this is just like so gross and miserable right now. It's 10:30. I was super quiet earlier because my sister sleeps downstairs in the lower sort of living room area. There's a what do you call it, a day bed in there because my aunt's got her hospital bed down in that area. It's closest to the downstairs bathroom, which is why her bed is down there. And then so my sister sleeps down there so that in case she gets up in the middle of the night or has to go to the bathroom and stuff like that, there's someone there. Anyway, so that's why it's super quiet. But yeah, just a super chill morning. She's off today, I think, and I'm on my way out because I was in all day and I'm just so antsy, and I just have to get out of the house. So I'm headed over towards like the Walmart and maybe the Marshalls, just kind of just kill some, you know, just to get out a little bit. It's miserable weather, but you know, I just have to get out. And I'm glad that the other day when I met up with Rob really briefly for our small groups on Monday, I told him, I'm like, hey, I need you to bring some stuff for me because I totally I wasn't thinking. I told him to bring this coat or jacket and some other clothes and stuff like that. I'm glad I asked him to do that because my sister's clothes don't fit me and my mom's clothes definitely don't fit me. So, yeah, my sister's like, do you want to borrow? I'm like, you do understand that I don't fit in your clothes, right? Anyway, well, let's see, that's her right now. Oh shoot, I didn't bring my glasses. Hold on, let me see what it says. Okay, actually, I have my backup pair here, so I'm gonna keep these. I'm not even bringing a purse with me, honestly, because what do you call it? It's just so wet. I didn't want to have to like be fumbling with my bag and everything. So, okay, I am headed to Walmart now, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, back from Marshall's. This guy does not like to, he's so picky. Do your dogs do this? He pushes his food away and then eventually kind of eats it, and I don't know, he's just so picky. He won't eat dry kibble on its own. We have to add a little bit of rice to it. Some freeze-dried chicken. See, now he's kind of getting into it. I don't know. I just wanted to show you what I picked up from Marshall. So, okay, yeah, that's all right. Jen, I got one of these thinner straw cleaner things.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So this is, I really just bought it for this middle one here, because the one they have for their straws is really, it's kind of thicker and it gets stuck and it's really hard to pull it out. So I think this one will be better. This was $3.99. I'm headed to Alabama in a couple weeks, like when my mom gets back. So I got one of these little stackable, like, instead of the squeeze tubes, I thought this would be good, because when you do the squeeze tubes and there's more product in there that you just didn't finish during your travels, you know, it's hard to get it out and stuff. So I thought, I'm hoping, oh yeah, I think these are gonna be good. So I can put like sunscreen, I can put moisturizer in here. It's Martha Stewart. These three were $10, so it was kind of pricey. I think there's only three, yeah, 3 of them. But I think that's kind of cool, actually. They're like little Legos. You can stack them. I don't know why you would need to do that, but I guess for traveling. I got some monk fruit to replace this one. I've been using this one of my mom's. That one's organic, but this one's not. $3.99. It's this little measuring cup, Anchor Hawking. It's kind of nice because it's like a cup. You can hold it. It's got measurements, milliliters, goes up to 1 cup, and ounces on this side. So I thought that actually was, I don't know, maybe more of a space saver. I mean, I do have the other ones, but then it's got this little lid if you want to store stuff in there, I guess. This is the tumbler that I was looking for, I think, when I bought that black one, but I couldn't find it, but they have this now. So this is a 32 ounce, and I could have sworn my black one was 32 ounces. I can't imagine that that's the same quantity. But anyway, it comes with a straw. It's that insulated kind, 24 hours cold, 12 hours hot. It does have this little spout deal that you can kind of lock, clasp, shatterproof lid, and the straw to go with. So this was $14.99. I like the color too, nice and neutral. So I got a pair of just regular old pants. They're kind of just like, you know, your regular black tapered. They have side pockets here on the sides. Got the slit pockets in the back. I don't know if they're functional. No, these are just decorative, just decorative slits on your butt. But the length was really good, and it was only $15, so kind of stretchy a little bit, you know, not too slinky, so I liked that for just every day. Not every day, but you know, versatile wear. And I got a pair of shoes, French Connections. They're kind of like the mesh cloth look, but it's a nice pointed toe. I like this is a very conservative, I don't know what you call that, little opening here. It doesn't show like your toes, if you know what I mean. And then a very moderate heel. So that's gonna be comfortable. These were $29.99. That's it. It's almost 1 o'clock. Okay, bye. He's finally eating, but he won't eat from the bowl. He either has to eat from this mat or like a flat surface. And I tried using a shallow bowl. I just don't know. He's so finicky. almost noon. No, it's about 11:30. It's Friday, and today actually, we're still waiting for the nurse to show up for my aunt. My sister's at work right now, and she's on her way back shortly. I'm ready for a funeral, and yes, I'm wearing non-traditional white. It was the request of the person who passed away, who actually was a friend. I knew her from church, and I'm supposed to be singing, and I'm just, praying that I keep it together emotionally. It's always hard during these things, to sort of, I don't know how to say it, not distance yourself, but sort of like detach a little bit, so that I can just kind of focus on the job. I mean, it is a job for all intents and purposes. I am donating my time for this one in particular because, as I mentioned, she was a friend. So I'm hoping I keep it together and I don't get too choked up about it, because I have a tendency to do that. So again, I'm going to try to just sort of detach a little bit and just kind of stay focused. But anyway, still a drive out. And again, I got my aunt up about 2 hours earlier than she normally does, because allegedly the nurse, hold on, I think she's trying to get up. Sorry, I was saying that we got her up a couple hours earlier than she normally does because the nurse was supposed to come early, but he is still not here. So I'm a little bit ticked off about that, because it kind of, messes with her sleep schedule and all that. But anyway, it is what it is. When he shows up, I'm gonna have some words for him. All right, I'll see you guys later. Morning, it's Saturday morning. I didn't update yesterday because it was just like a late night and everything. Well, not really a late night, but after the funeral, which went really well, it was, I was able to keep my composure, thankfully. I did kind of break down after I sang the communion song, but it was the time where they were doing like the eulogy, so I was able to pull myself together again before I had to sing the last bit of it. But it was a beautiful mass, and it was really nice to see a sea of white, instead of black, which is traditional, for funerals. But it was nice to see everybody, not everybody, but most of the people in white, as a celebration of life. And so this morning, so after that, Rob and I went to lunch. We decided to go ahead and not go to the burial, because it was actually like in LA, so it was kind of a drive out. So we decided to just go ahead and grab lunch afterwards. So we went to sushi, and then before you knew it, it was already like 5 o'clock. I mean, it ran kind of late, and I decided to go to Ulta afterwards. Oh, where am I going? I'm not paying attention. I decided to go to Ulta just to kill some time while it was rush hour traffic, because, I'd rather not sit in traffic if at all possible. Picked up a couple just little random things, and got a couple like eyeliners, cheap eyeliners, which, oh my god, actually I forgot that I had tried one eyeliner on this side and the other eyeliner on this side, so I'm not really 100% symmetrical. And then I got this Milani lip stain, which I'm not sure if I like it. My lips stain really unevenly, so I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do with it. And then I did get a little bronzer, just because I have actually been needing that. This morning, I am on my way to the store to pick up a few sort of replenishment things for the house. Need eggs for sure. And then I might go to Trader Joe's to pick up some kind of like sweeter pastry kind of things, like muffins or something like that, for my aunt, because sometimes she likes to have that as a bit of a change for breakfast. It's nice to have a little bit of variety. I do have a wedding later this afternoon as well. My sister is not working today, so that helps a lot, so that we're both not tag teaming per se. So we're both home, and then I'll head out later for the wedding. Okay, I'm back and I forgot to do a haul, so I'm gonna kind of do a mishmashy one. Sprouts first. I did get a roast chicken. I want to do barbecue chicken pizza. So I got that. What else did we get from Sprouts? Their blueberries were on sale. They were buy one, get one free. No, buy one, get one half. I don't know. Organic blueberries. Lilies. This was an amazing deal. Buy one, get one free, $4.49. So they were $2.25 each, which maybe it's expensive, but for lilies. And I still have my 2 bars at our house, but obviously I'm not there. I did get more of the organic rocket apples. I just love these. These were also on sale. Buy one, get one half off. But I mean, how could you possibly even go through an entire container, let alone 2 before they spoil? I don't know. But anyway, I got those. I got some Kleenex, you know, or facial tissues, because I used up my mom's last bit. And then, is that it that I got from, oh, and then I got the eggs. I showed you the last time I got them, but I'll just in case. These were on sale for $5.99 the other week, but these are regular price now, so $6.99 for 18. Ugh. And my total was about 50 bucks. Is that it? Okay, and then Trader Joe's. I mentioned the pizza, so I got one of these like ready pizza doughs. Anything else in the fridge? I think that's it there. In the freezer, I thought I'd try this chicken karaage, Korean fried chicken kind of. Thought that would kind of be a good lunch for maybe my aunt, like, because they're little tiny individual, maybe with a dipping sauce, just something a little bit different. I got for her as well, she's into, I mentioned the pastries, the chocolate stuff, so I got a couple chocolate croissants, and I also got this pain au chocolat, these little guys right here. It's quite a lot of them actually, so we may have to indulge. I got sweet potatoes. I got more cinnamon because we were running out of cinnamon. I got barbecue sauce because I didn't really have that much here for the pizza. And then I got these mini heirloom tomatoes because my sister told me I got mini heirloom tomatoes for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if these are the right ones,
Well,
but
no, but that's essentially what they were. Except, you know, they were just like bagged, but like.
oh, they were bagged. Okay.
But that's what they were.
Were they the minis or the regular? Okay. Anyway, she told me that on the last time she went to Trader Joe's. I don't know. She got some mini heirloom tomatoes, and you know they're all like different colors and stuff like that. But I guess my aunt, this was apparently a while ago because she was in the kitchen cleaning. She doesn't leave from downstairs, but she doesn't go into the kitchen anymore. My aunt saw them in the refrigerator and thought they had gone bad because they were like all different colors. And she had thrown them all away. She hadn't even had a chance to try them yet, so I thought I would buy some for her. And then my total at Trader Joe's was like $21, I think. I think that's it. So that's it. I'm going to, well, my aunt will probably wake up for another 45, maybe about 45 minutes or so. And do you like my new jacket? Oh, I'm gonna precariously balance you on the paper towel roll. Hopefully, don't move, don't fall. I got a new Patagonia jacket in this new navy color. So REI was having a sale, a really good sale. This is usually like over $200, but this was pretty significantly discounted. I got it in a large, hoping it would fit me perfectly. But I mean, I can zip it, but Mama's got a lot of junk in the trunk, or I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it does fit, but it is super compressed down here. So honestly, because I have such a short torso, it fits really, really tight around the hips. But I'm so hot. These are my favorite jackets, actually. I had a black one, And I let Colin borrow it one time in high school, and he left it at a friend's house. When he went back to go get it, it was gone. So anyway, I got the blue one because I didn't have black, and I like it. I was debating whether or not I should keep it. I like the color. It's different. And maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe not. Breakfast for my aunt, bowl fruit salad, a quarter of a chocolate croissant from Trader Joe's, and a fried egg with ketchup. Okay, it is 3 o'clock almost, and finished the wedding. I don't know what I was thinking, but when I planned this out with the bride, there was no indication that it wasn't going to be a full mass, meaning no communion, but it wasn't a full mass, so there was no communion. And there was a lot of stuff that we prepped that we didn't have to do, which I guess is fine. It's better to be over prepared than not prepared. So that was done. It was like so short compared to what we were ready to do, but anyway, I am gonna head back to our house right now so that I can switch out my clothes, pick up something to wear tomorrow for church, since I don't think I'm gonna need this dress that I am wearing for anything else this week. And that is my Saturday. I didn't tell you that this day has been, like, this whole wedding thing, a little bit insane today. There were a lot of things I could have done to prep for today, including ironing my clothes and just getting started a little bit earlier. So I gave Capri a bath, which took up some extra time, and then I wasn't thinking about time really, and I was like, oh, it's 12. I was planning on leaving at 12:30. Oh, it's 12. I should probably get ready. Thankfully, I had already taken a shower. So I got dressed, I got out the door. I left 15 minutes later than I wanted to, which was okay. I just wanted to be early because I'd rather be early than late. And so I was running late. As soon as I got in the car and turned it on, I saw that I was going to need to buy gas, which I was like, oh, should I do that now, or should I wait until I get on the road and see how far I can get? I selected the latter, which was probably not the wisest thing. I didn't run out of gas, but I got the, you know, the little lines that say 0 miles. So I was almost out of gas, because I think there's a reserve tank. But anyway, I got off the freeway, someplace that I wasn't super familiar with, and it took me a while to find a gas station because I finally plugged it into the, you know, the GPS, and it showed me the closest gas station. When I got to the gas station, I tried to use my card for a debit transaction, and it said my chip malfunctioned and I need to go inside to do the transaction. I was like, ah! So I tried it again, and it did the same thing. I was like, fine. So I had to go back into my car, lock it up, all the stuff, go inside, and I get in, and they're like, oh, it'll just be a few minutes because we're switching shifts. There's like I was like, okay, fine. It's like, it'll just be a few minutes. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And they said, oh, you can use your card outside. I was like, well, I tried to, but it said the chip malfunction. And they said, well, try it, just move to a different one and try it again. I was like, okay, fine. So I do, and it worked. I got my gas. I got like just 20 bucks worth. And then I took off, got to the church. Everything was fine as soon as I got there. It worked out just fine. Anyway, okay, that's enough of rambling. See you when I see you. Okay, happy Saturday. Morning, it's Monday morning, February 5th, I believe. And it is a dreary, dreary day outside. It has been raining all night. We're just having rains this week. Probably can't tell, but you can hear the rain. So this is out the kitchen window, but it being Monday, well, my sister is working most of today. Today's gonna be like a super busy day for her. So I'm gonna be here most of the day. I'm watching my aunt, and she's still sleeping. It's like 9:11. Oh, 9:11. It's 9:11 right now. I'll probably wake her up around 9:30 or so. And then the nurse allegedly will come sometime between 10:30 and 11:30. It's been really like not consistent about the time, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit annoying because the other day, actually on Friday, he was supposed to get there at 8 a.m. early, really early, because he said he had to go to like the DMV or something like that, but he didn't show up until 12 o'clock. So we got her up like 2 hours before she normally wakes up, and I was kind of pissed. I told him, I was like, oh, I didn't think you were gonna show up because, you know, I thought you were gonna come at 8. And he was like, oh, yeah, well, I was coming from blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I said, oh, okay, well, do you have the house number? Because it would be great if you're running late, like really late, to let us know. Because, you know, we don't want to change her sleep schedule so much. We got her up 2 hours earlier. So anyway, I didn't let that slide. I was probably a little nicer than I wanted to be, but, you know, whatever his reasons are, at least he knows that we know what's up. So today being Monday, I do have our small groups tonight. So tonight today I'm gonna be making a cottage pie. So I'll record a bit of that for you. I use a recipe I got off of Pinterest, which is it's like a BBC food recipe or something. I made it once before and it was really good. So I hope it's still good. I hope it's still good. Kind of been slacking on my workout thing, even the little trigger sessions. I need to get back on it. I don't really have my weights here because they have smaller weights, which is fine. I can still use those. And I did last week a couple days, but I need to get back on it. I'll try to do a little bit of vlogging. It's really hard here actually because my sister hates being on camera, and I respect that completely. So, you know, sometimes you'll hear her talking in the background. Sometimes you'll catch a little glimpse of her, but for the most part, I try not to vlog with her like in the vicinity. So it's awkward. And then it's just like, if you've ever vlogged before, it's awkward talking to a camera. It's just self-conscious, especially if you haven't done it in a while. So, which I haven't, obviously. This vlog is probably very, very boring, and I apologize, but I hope to get back into, you know, more regular swing. And to be honest, my, you know, I've mentioned it so many times before, my days are not as interesting as they used to be, like when Colin was around, or, you know, those kinds of things. There's only so many errands and so much shopping I can do, and I really shouldn't be shopping, you know what I mean? Only so many grocery hauls, only so much of this or that I can show you. I mean, it's basically almost the same thing every day. I mean, we get into these routines, and there's nothing wrong with a routine. It's kind of fun to, like, you know, shake it up a little bit, but those days are few and far between. So, you know, I do my best to share a little bit here, a little bit there. My sourdough, did I share my sourdough? I don't remember, because I was I got a scam call, and nope. What was I saying? Sourdough. Yes, so I get confused because I share on the Instagram stories as well as here, so I don't remember who I've talked to about the sourdough, but sourdough is moving right along. I think it's getting pretty well established. I have yet to look at it today, but I'm hoping to maybe get to making a loaf of sourdough bread. I did use einkorn flour, so that's something a little bit different. I've been reading that it's kind of finicky, so I don't know. May not rise quite the same, but I hear that the taste is good. You know, it's just as good, so. Time to make cottage pie. I got super lazy. It's about 3 o'clock right now. I got super lazy earlier, and I texted Rob and said, hey, can you pick something up for dinner? I was gonna cook, but I'm so lazy right now. This weather is not conducive to being productive, I just have to say. Just kind of feel kind of lazy. Anyway, my aunt's down for a nap, so I decided, you know what? I bought all the stuff this morning. I'm gonna make it. So chopping up the veggies right now and just getting everything prepped, and then I'll throw everything together for the cottage pie. So enjoy. So we've got cottage pie going. Beef is simmering down. Potatoes are getting ready to boil so I can make the mash. And I got an Amazon package, so let's open it up. What did I buy? I went to go put this in my car, you know, like in the, what do you call that? Like a console thingy. And it just didn't fit. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. This is massive. But the only problem is, like, you can't really put smaller things in it. Okay, quick update. So here is the mince, the ground beef, and that's ready to go. It's pretty much like all the liquid is cooked out. And then these are the potatoes. I had mashed them, added milk, butter, a little nutmeg, salt and pepper, and then some extra sharp shredded cheddar cheese. I will link the recipe in the description box, so in case you want to make it, you can. This fits in this, I guess like a 9 by 13 or so. Wow, it's really coming down hard right now. I mean, for here, and I don't know if you've been watching the news at all, but yeah, parts of LA, Southern California are getting slammed. Like flash floods, like Long Beach is really bad. San Diego, so bad. I said earlier that I would try to share with you my sourdough journey because I've been sharing on Instagram, but I have it here so that you can see it. Oops. Here's my little baby that has no name yet. But I did add some einkorn flour to it yesterday, and it was down here. And this is the first time it's really pretty much doubled up in size. I don't know what to do with it at this point. I was thinking about making some bread, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I need to find like a recipe that I want to try. And then plus being at my mom's house, she doesn't really have like a lot of baking stuff. I don't want to just like rush it, you know what I mean? Anyway, he's my little guy. I need a name. He needs a name. Happy Thursday evening. I thought I'd just close out this vlog. I know it was pretty sporadic. It was like really uneventful, kind of boring. Pretty boring actually, probably. I am in line at Wendy's. I am grabbing a late night snack or dinner. It's 9 o'clock. I just finished Bible study. Still in my mom's, so I had to drive a little bit of the ways out here. But Bible study was good. And that wraps it up for this week-ish. First vlog back after Christmas, after the New Year, all of that. I know. I just need to get back into practice, but I'm hoping that more interesting things will happen to me in the next week. I mean, I am going to Alabama, so hopefully there'll be some things to share with you at that point, but hope you guys are doing well. Hope you enjoyed this crazy uneventful vlog, and I will see you next week. Okay, take care. Bye.